All right, on today's show, we're gonna be taking a look at the Defiant Metal fabrication sleeves. Now, right out of the box, I was really excited to try these ones out. They look absolutely awesome, and to be honest, it's starting to get a little warm here right now. We're coming into the summer season, so we're gonna start ditching the hoodies. There's a lot of welding jobs I do where I'm just doing something like stainless steel or some aluminum welding, where I definitely wanna keep the welding UV rays off my skin. As always, keep that stuff off your skin. No short sleeves. It's always a pain in the butt having to put something warm on when it's really hot out, but now we got an answer. There's a lot of welding companies that make these now, but these are probably the first ones that I've really enjoyed using. A lot of them I find don't fit well into whatever glove I'm using, but these ones are sweet. Let's check them out. So if you're not familiar, Justin from Defiant Metal has supported my show for a while now, and I actually used his stuff before I was even sponsored. Since then, I've been able to try out all of his different stuff. He sent me a ton of gloves. You've seen him on the show for years now. He's got white ones. They feel like deer skin or something like that. These are really, really nice to use. Great for TIG welding. We got these black ones. These ones are so nice. They last a really long time. Once they break in to the shape of your hand after a little bit of heat, these things fit incredible. They feel great. The dexterity in the fingers has always been really, really good. Right out of the box, these things are really, really nice gloves. And then we got the pink version of these gloves. They're leather as well, and they feel probably the most comfortable out of all the gloves that Justin makes. They seem like they're made out of the same stuff, but I swear, when you put the pink ones on, they just feel different. I love how comfortable they are. When I'm doing stainless steel TIG welding, tiny little filler rod, obviously using a smaller torch, I need dexterity, and these gloves are great. So being able to combine these gloves with these dope sleeves now, I'm a happy welder. All right, let's take a look at the sleeves. So these sleeves are a tightly knitted Kevlar sleeve. They're designed to cover the full length of your arm while you're wearing a t-shirt. It's single layered material, and it offers really good comfort and breathability. They feel great, especially when it's getting hot. You can still feel a bit of breeze through them if you have a fan nearby. They're cuffed so they fit tight around the wrist, and they work well with pretty much any glove. These sleeves are a little bit tight fitting when you first put them on, especially if you have super jacked arms like I do, but he does say that they break in pretty quick, and honestly, these already have broken in pretty quick. So you can see around the wrist, we have a nice fitted kind of cuff type of deal. And then as we go to pull it on, the entire thing is stretchy. So one of the things I don't like about welding sleeves typically is there's an elastic up top here and there's nothing down there. So anytime the elastic goes on it, the entire thing's just gonna slide down your arm as they wear out. These ones here, they're really stretchy for the entire length. They keep snapping back. They fit really, really tight to your skin. But pull them all the way up and then we pull the sleeve over top. It's essentially like wearing a long sleeve shirt under your t-shirt. Can move real great. And again, if you don't want to put another layer on, something like this is pretty much perfect. Take one of the gloves. Glove fits super well over top as well. So my cuff is probably about here right now. We got no gap in between, which is exactly what we want. Again, some of the other ones that have the elastic, like I talked about up top, they sometimes have an elastic down below too, and they tend to creep and climb up your arm until they get caught on the edge of your glove, and then you have a gap. That is not good. So what we got here with these sleeves is exactly what I look for when I'm doing a TIG welding job, where I don't totally need to gear up with a bunch of heavy duty stuff. Again, it depends what type of welding you're doing. If you're doing high amperage stuff, you probably want to wear a sweater or something like that that's a little thicker. But for light duty stuff, like some light aluminum work on a table like this, obviously stainless steels, low amperage, titanium, stuff like that, it's all gonna be great, but everything fits really well. Anyway, there we go. We're fully sealed up. Stay safe. It's what's gonna keep you welding for a long time, keep your body safe. So as I move around, I can even feel them kind of like break in a little bit more because they're twisted from how I used them last time. Only had a couple sessions on them so far. But for quick touches and stuff like that, leaning on a table that's a little bit warm, these are gonna keep you from getting burned, which is really important. I've got some bad burns on my arms before. These are gonna keep you safe. They are UV resistant, and obviously with welding, ultraviolet is something we have to deal with all the time. Excessive arc flash. That's why a lot of welders have bleached out sweaters. They lose all the color in their sweaters and stuff like that. It's because of UV rays. That stuff on your skin is really bad. Cover up. These sleeves, from what I've seen so far, keep you covered up real nice. They're also supposed to be cut resistant. Obviously, I'm not gonna try and slice myself on my show. I do have a knife right there. Nope, not gonna do it. I'll take his word for it though. But as far as being comfortable, being able to breathe really well, they're gonna stop you from getting burned. They're not gonna break down really quick because of UV rays. These are definitely sleeves I'm gonna be using for a while. So in the description below, there's a link to check out Defiant Metal's website. It's a link from my site, so it tells them that I sent you. Go get yourself something nice. This type of gear is really, really nice to have. I love his stuff, and even if I wasn't sponsored, I'd still be flipping that guy money to wear his stuff. Get yourself some sleeves, get yourself some gloves. Happy welding. For Pacific Arc TIG Welding, my name is Dusty. Fill and chill. We'll talk soon. Peace out.